news and weather for 21 years. Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
A heat wave is now making its way towards Wisconsin. Let's take a look at your 7-day temp trend. We're going to see 80s tomorrow and then 90s on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. After that, we will cool back down into the 80s for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And right now, after most of us saw highs in the 80s, we are now looking at a mixture of mainly 70s and 80s. We've got a lake breeze that is pushing west. 77 degrees in Green Bay. We've dropped 4 degrees in the last hour as that lake breeze moved through. Still holding on to 87 degrees in Wapaka. Lots and lots of sunshine across the area today. Just a beautiful July afternoon here in northeast Wisconsin. The clouds that we did see did not produce any rain across the area, but there was a big thunderstorm complex to our south across Iowa. That developed along a warm front, and that warm front is pushing east. And on the other side of that warm front, it was hot and humid today. Temperatures getting up into the mid and upper 90s. But you can clearly see where that thunderstorm complex ended up, with afternoon temperatures only in the 70s across central Iowa. Now that ring of fire is going to be pushing north and east. The ring of fire is typically on the edge of a heat wave, and that's where systems can move through and at times produce thunderstorm complexes. And we may have to deal with what they saw in Iowa at times as we move through the next 3 to 4 days. It happens every summer. Thunderstorms kill the heat. Clouds and or rain at peak heating or easterly winds from a thunderstorm can dramatically change what happens during the afternoon. 93 can quickly become 80. So we've got a chance for some showers and thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow. There is a marginal threat for severe weather across the area. You can see here on Precision Cast the chance for some showers and thunderstorms across the viewing area. We'll have to keep a close eye on them because 1 or 2 of them could be on the strong to severe side. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the 80s, but where it's raining, it'll be cooler. Then the warm front lifts to the north as we head into Thursday, and that opens the gate to the hot air. It's going to come pouring in here as we move into Thursday afternoon. We already have excessive heat watches issued for Green Lake and Marquette County. We've got warnings off to the west. Not only is it going to get hot, but the dew points are going to shoot up into the 70s as well. In some cases, especially Thursday and Saturday, we will be looking at dew points into the upper 70s. And when you combine a temperature of 93 with a dew point of 77, you get a heat index of 107. And that's what Precision Forecast is suggesting is going to happen as we head into Thursday afternoon. Look at that. Heat index values up to around 100 to 110 degrees. So your forecast for tonight calls for fair skies. We'll have that full thunder moon out there. Overnight lows will be in the lower 60s. Tomorrow, a mixture of sun and clouds, a chance for a couple of thunderstorms. High temperatures mainly in the mid 80s. Then as we head into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'm forecasting hazy, hot, and humid conditions. High temperatures will be up into the 90s. But once again, we'll have that chance for a thunderstorm each and every day. If one of those thunderstorms moves through right during the middle of the afternoon, and that's possible, temperatures will be quite a bit cooler than what I'm forecasting. And then we will see cooler weather as we head into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but still above normal with highs in the lower to mid 80s, Stacy.
Nice and hot, Cameron.
Yes.
We're celebrating an anniversary today.
I know, 20 years. Can you believe it?
I can't. Happy anniversary. Like you said, 20 years ago today, we had our first newscast here on NBC 26.
That's right. And reporter Marissa DiCandido has been watching old news footage from the last 2 decades. She's calling us old.
Uh-oh.
And brings us more on what she found.
It's been 2 decades
Hottest hit
since NBC 26 first started bringing the latest news to northeast Wisconsin.
And our first significant snowfall.
You might recognize this guy, Cameron Moreland, forecasting the weather here since 1996.
We had the Oakfield tornado the evening before, and so that changed everything that launch day on July 19th, 1996.
Stacey Engebretson joined on in 2000.
I remember looking for phone numbers out of a phone book and having to scroll through like this with the pages and get ink on your hands. Now you just hop on your phone and do, a white pages search.
Of the thousands of stories she's covered, one sticks out.
My most memorable story here at NBC 26 is when I traveled with the Appleton Boy Choir to the Netherlands.
Right at the start of the Iraq War.
Then the war at home.
There's been some major changes from then to now.
When you're looking at it, we have a virtual studio, a virtual set. I never thought in a million years that the technology would come this far.
When we first came on the air, if you wanted your weather or your sports or your news from NBC 26, you had to watch us at 5, 6, and 10. Now it's available to you 24/7.
And we're not done changing yet.
All I can say is that I'm really excited about the next 20 years.
Keeping you connected, Marissa DiCandido, NBC 26.
I am too, Cameron, and I have to say you've aged very well in the last 20
Thank you.
years.
You too.
Thank you. You know, a new hairdo, though, that does wonders. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough to look at.
I have to say that I am excited about the virtual set. I just hope 20 years from now we're not looking at virtual anchors.
Yes, I know. We need a paycheck. We'd like to
Yeah,
be
I know,
employed because
exactly.
we love what we do.
That's right.
All right. Well, the latest numbers released for home